Hey folks, okay, we're going to do 1-31, dilations off center. Okay, we're going to take small triangles and make them big. We're going to take big triangles and make them small. Now, it's not just limited to triangles. We can do it any shape, but in this case, we're just doing it with triangles. So, let's take a look at the first example. Okay, example 1, right? Let's see if I can get that in camera. There we go. Alrighty, so we want to dilate with this with a scale factor of 2, and the center is at 2, 0. So here is the center of dilation. And from this point, this is like a focal point, we want to make it larger. What I'm going to do is I'm going to count the distance from this point to this point, then the distance from this point to this point, then the distance from this point to that point. So the distance from this point to this point is 1 to 1. The distance from this point to this point is 3. And the distance from this point to this one is up 2 over 3. Okay, now I want to multiply that distance by 2. So to create the new point, from this new point, I'm going to go up 2 over 2. And there's that one. Now, before I said the distance from the center of dilation to this point was 3. Now multiplying that by 2, so I'm making it 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, the distance from this point, or the center of dilations to this point on the triangle, is up 2 over 3. So I'm now going to multiply that by 2. So I'm going to go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 3, or over 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's that. Now I'm just going to connect the dots. Okay, now there's a pattern to these, and this is how you know you did this right. I know I did this right when my points all line up with the center of dilation. So this is the center of dilation here. And this is the center of dilation. So you see the way the points are lining up? That's how I know I did it right. All right, let's do one more example. Okay, this one wants me to dilate by a scale factor of 1/2. So now we got to stop and think. If we want 1/2 of this triangle, then it's going to be smaller. Here's my center of dilation. Now, I'm going to count from the distance from this point to this point. So I go over 2, down 1. Now I'm going to do that in half. So I'm going to go over 1, down 1/2. Then I'm going to count the distance from this point to this point. I'm going to go over 3, up 1. So half of 3 is 1.5. Then I'm going up 1, and that's half. Now, this last point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to cut that distance in half by 3. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. I'm going to connect the dots. And now watch how everything lines up. So these 3 points line up to the center of dilation. These 3 points line up to the center of dilation. And these 3 points line up to the center of dilation. So that's how I know I did it right. All right, guys. I hope you guys found this video helpful.